And so what makes up the key elements of goals? Well, let's use the SMART acronym. First, they need to be specific. They need to be geared towards patient-specific or client-specific learning or task or ability accomplishment. Secondly, they need to be measurable. We need to be able to define the level of assistance or the results of tests and measures, how long or how often they'll be able to do certain things, how well symptoms will be able to be controlled, some quantifiable standard that we're seeking to achieve with this patient to say, yes, they've met this milestone. Thirdly, attainable. Is this reasonable for the patient? Is this considered consistent with evidence-based approach to care? Fourth, is it relevant? How does this improve or stabilize the health condition, the diseases, the disorders, the impairments that result from them for this individual to support optimal activity participation in normally occurring things that are important to that patient to be safe and independent in that home? Okay? And finally, time-bound. Now, I know we don't have requirements for lengths or short and long-term goals, etc. But if you go back to your practice, therapists, nurses, we know that typically we can put defined time frames for how long it would take us to expect to get there. We know that if we have certain goals, we have to work on those first before we get to other goals. All right, so they may be seriesed in a certain way where I'm going to teach you the exercise program in the first couple weeks and make sure you're following through. And then subsequently, the effects of that are going to improve your muscle strength. And we expect to see that carry over to community reintegration and the ability to walk the distances you need to walk to re-enter the community, right? So we have time frames that we can build that aren't bound to short and long term, but maybe more in individualized care planning, are a representation of our skills, our expertise, and our judgment.